Okay, boys and girls, I've been off for a couple days. If you can hear it in my voice, I'm kind of a little bit under the weather, so I apologize for not getting any more videos. But we are back at it again with the playthrough in the Season 3, Diablo 4, on our Sorcerer. So, looks like we've got to, it says inspect Ayuzan, however you say his name's map. So let's see where that is. Looks like it's down there in the special city. Oh yeah, we were up here to do our couple real quest turn-ins with the blacksmith and the potions. So I want to upgrade my equipment.
Buckles need reinforcing. This leather's cracked. What have you been getting yourself into, huh? Look, you live or die by the quality of your equipment.
Demons.
If you've the coin and materials, I can improve it for you.
Well, I didn't expect you to do it for free, but it would be nice. Okay, so basically we're just going to need to upgrade a piece of gear. Usually, obviously, you can't do any grays. Blues are only worth it if in the very beginning, otherwise I wouldn't waste your time doing blues. So yellows and legendaries are best thing to upgrade, so we'll just pick one here. Oh, yeah, that is weird having a strength stat on my sorcerer. Let's do this for now. And another key feature, if you haven't played Diablo 4, is any type of gear. Like you see these little, like, looks like a mine pick or whatnot. Basically, it's a salvage thing. And if you salvage certain pieces that have that icon, it'll give you cosmetic, transmog, whatever you'd like to do. So that's another thing I'll show you here before we get going any further. Obviously, I don't think we have anything in this that's going to improve what I have. So what we're going to do is take all the commons, and then we'll take all the magics, which are the blues.
You can take what's left.
So we're going to be done with those. I do need to repair because I did die that one time. Oops. So we can just, all items.
Not bad.
Or equipped, won't matter. Alrighty. So, let's go do our potion real quick. Then we'll do our transmoggies. And then get going here. So.
Well, you certainly have the look of someone who spends a lot of time in the wilds.
How dare you?
I expect you'll also want some of my elixirs. But let's focus on your healing potion for now.
Yeah, let's.
I have some extra materials we can use this time. If you want to improve your healing potion further or craft
Isn't that nice?
elixirs, you'll need to source your own ingredients.
You're so nice.
I'll not leave these walls. Never again.
Oh, okay. Sound like you. So, there you go. And every time you go to upgrade your potions, which this increases there, obviously you can see the level 1 one was heal 17 life instantly and 35% of your max life over 3 seconds. Now we're up to 48 life and 35% of our life over 3 seconds. Next one, obviously, next thing. So, here it shows us the next materials or resources we're going to need. We're going to be looking for the bite berries. So, that'll be one thing we can look for. Another thing you can do is craft elixirs, which elixirs can give you little buffs for a certain time period. This one does overpower damage and experience for 30 minutes. This attack speed. So each of them will give you like a buff to something and some experience buff for the most part. Once we get further down the line, we'll get some that are like what they call incenses. And what those will do is it's like a party buff or people in the area. So it's always good to use for when you're fighting bosses and there's other people around or doing a Legion event or anything like that. It'll help the other players. But the downfall of those is if you die, you lose the entire buff. So you got to be careful when you use them. And later in the game, they won't be so expensive. It's just a lot of times you'll forget because part of Diablo 4, uh, even though there's other players, most of the time you're doing stuff by yourself. In the open world, obviously you run into other players, but in dungeons and things like that, unless you're partied up, you're in there by yourself. Alrighty, so, oh yeah, we do have an ability point here. So let's see what we see. Let's see, I could put a point into my Frost Nova, it looks like. Yeah, I'll do that for now. Okay, so, what we got up here? So when you go to your little wardrobe, this is where you can kind of do your transmogging. So, since I've been playing Diablo since the beginning, I do have a lot unlocked. They all kind of have different looks, so even though I'm wearing this fur type helmet, I can make it look like this, anything that I want. If unfortunately they don't have a traditional wizard's helmet, and you can see that there are some things I don't have yet. Sometimes they'll say it's a shop thing, so it could be something in the season journey. Yeah, it's another thing I'll show you here. So, unfortunately, I can't really find anything, so usually I'll do something like this, where I can still see his hair. I really wish they'd have a traditional wizard's hat. And then, what else we got here? I always forget which one it is. There's usually one certain look I go for him. That's the vampire one from season 2. And the other thing is you can change the colors on these. There is one that has a cape on it somewhere. I gotta remember which one it is. That's old, wanting to look old bad boy. Where is it? Hey, I thought I had. There we go. This one has kind of a cape on it, even though it's the vampire one. But there is another. That one doesn't really have a cape per se, more of a sashy kind of thing. Not really into the feather, but it is a cool look. Ah, there we go. This will be it. Yeah. So we got our cape, and then you can, like, say this says leather doublet, doublet. So I could go down here and go, oh, let's find the leather doublets. The leather doesn't look like they actually have them. I don't know. So, I'm sorry. Don't mean to be wasting everybody's time with this. I should have just went ahead and did this off camera. That'll work. We'll do that one. And then, I don't know if I have the leather. I don't think they have the leather things. So, we'll kind of like look around, get a good match off of these somewhere. Not much into that. It makes him look like he's got wide hips. Like he's not really a bulky kind of guy. That one fits a little bit better but it's a different color on the robe. But we'll change the color here, so we can go with that. And then, well, let's see what we got on the. Probably don't have any. Why is it that I only have leather doublets? And I have no other leather anythings. Guess I haven't found them yet. I'll just go with treads. This doesn't affect the stats of the armor, it's just, like I say, it's a transmog. So that's our armor part, and then we also have our items, which is our, since I'm not doing it offhand, it doesn't do it, we're doing a staphysis. So, being that he's a lightning wizard, I usually try to find one that looks more lightning-ish. That one, eh. That one, I don't like the bulkiness of the end. That one, eh. Eh. Let's see. And it's also really hard because you can't see the top of it unless you kind of swing them around. So what else we got further down into our repertoire? That'd be cool if I was running more of a fire mage. That one kind of fits with how we look. We'll go with that. That's fine. And one of the things they did at the very beginning of the start of the game was if you watched any Twitch streamers that were promoting items, you could watch and get these like the beta wolf backpack is if you played the beta, and that's what it looks like. And then you have the other particular class themed backpacks. You had to watch your Twitch streams to get these, but we're gonna go ahead and put that on there. Oh, and the one thing I forgot to do is do our colors. Now, as you can see when we highlight, it'll say apply. Like it did it to the helmet, which you can kind of see it changed as we zip through here. So you can do it to one particular item, or you can do it to all the items. So let's just kind of, being that he's a lightning, we could kind of do that. Now let's apply that to all of it and see what she looks like. Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Fits kind of a lightning theme, more of a water, frosty theme. I don't really think they have anything else that's close to that. That'll be fine. Confirm the look. So now, when we come back out of the game, now we look like what we want to look like. Okay, so we have to wait till we hit level 15 before we can start doing our enchantments, and that's when we'll really start kind of getting some things going. So, let's go here and go back to the underground city. So hopefully by the end of the video, we'll be at level 15. Alright, so where do we need to go? Oh, he's down in that room. Okay. Guess we can go ahead and pick up this quest while we're here.
My dearest friend, you refused to listen to reason. So, I decided for us both. The loom is dead. You will find the tunnels collapsed, the siphons burst, and the ruins scoured.
What do we got here?
To rebuild it without me would take a lifetime. I hope you realize your mistake. I hope you
Kinda sounds
abandon
like how he
this
did in
dream
Diablo 3.
as I have.
Okay.
I hope you join the Horadrim with me.
Let him finish talking.
If none of that comes to pass, I hope you live well. Zoltan.
Alrighty. Let me see. Okay. Find a way into the Vault of Copper in Skosglen. So it looks like we're going back outside again. And we're going to Skosglen. So that's going to be up here. Okay, it's going to be in this area somewhere, so we'll mark it. And looks like that's our nearest fast travel point. So let's go on up there. So anytime you like do these season things, you're going to be doing like all the blue quests. You can do the main quest if you want to, but it's kind of like once you do it, you don't really need to do it anymore. Give you a little more XP. You're not going to do anything much different. I could pick up these quests here while I'm here. That way, XP. Alright, what do we got from Miav? You have a worried face, Elder. Is there anything I can aid with?
The fly swarms plaguing us. We've done all we could, burning corpses, covering open water, rubbing themselves with
Typical.
gallowine. Barely done any
Typical
good.
demon Diablo-ish
Folk have had heavier
thingies.
worries on their minds. But the flies bit our last milking cow to death. The problem ain't going away by ignoring it.
Yep.
I have some coin saved if ye can help with the infestation.
Alrighty. Alright, so you can see on the map here, mini map or map, either one, because we hit it. It'll show all the little things that we need to kill. So we have to get 75 of those things. So that's going to be quite a bit to kill. And let's go ahead and pick up this other questuses here. You haven't caught anything, have you?
The traps have yielded naught, and won't for some time. This land needs time to recover. Thorn beasts are still in abundance, though. Haven't shown signs of corruption, but a tough meat that, and too smart for normal traps. I hope these new snares will yield better results.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, looks like I had something pop up. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up this last quest. And then I need to log out. Fortunately, something came up. So, sorry the video's a little short this time
Someone
around.
like you, in fact.
But
You look the world
now that I'm
up.
feeling better,
Would you
we'll
be
be
able
back
to
at this
travel to
again.
the Under the
So,
Fat Goose Inn in
appreciate
the
you
Highland
watching.
Wilds, and let Torben the innkeeper
And,
know
catch you in
Niall
the next
will
one.
be there shortly to settle his tab? I likes me a drink, see, and that place is the best ale in these parts.
As soon as he finishes talking. Alright, there we go. So, I'm going to go ahead and log out here, and we'll catch you all later.